Well, it finally warmed up enough I could come out and work. I think it's about 18 degrees, but it's going to get real warm. But you can see I got all my gussets relieved into the part, which is real important if you're critical about reducing weight. And since I'm using commercial white ash, I don't know if you can see those little bits of material removal, and I'm going to polish them up a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Structurally, it's real strong. Had to change my gloves. I don't know if you can see that. The black started coming out of my other gloves and onto my wood. But anyways, you go around and you want to relieve all the sharp edges. I do anyways. I noticed some restorations I've done that people haven't. They just leave it sharp and all the burrs on it and that. But that's all I'm doing right now is just sanding up the edges and that. Whenever I'm doing the rounding the trailing edge, I like to use my in-feed and out-feed rollers and just raise them up all the way and clamp them. It holds them pretty steady. And then, yeah, I think I need some new sandpaper. It's not going the quickest. This is my last little bit from that roll. But that's what you do. Yeah, it's almost done right there. Yep, it's nice and round right there. That little spot. But that's how I do it. So this was less than 5 minutes worth of work, and you can see how quickly it rounds up. Pretty nice. If you want to smooth it up more, you can, but really I like it that way because it'll hold the fabric better, hold the glue and fabric better. Well, I decided to go ahead and keep working on it and finish it, even though the sandpaper is getting kind of dull. You can always try to get the edges, which are usually still pretty sharp. But it's all done all the way up to here. So what I'll do is I'll finish this up and then it'll be ready. Today it's actually gonna hit 50 degrees and then tomorrow 55. I'll be able to lacquer this and the elevator. I've got to take the elevator off of the horizontal stabilizer and because it hasn't been sealed yet either. So I'm going to bring them out tomorrow and I'll be able to lacquer those, seal them real good, and then I can set these aside until I get fabric. Right now I guess the fabric's back order and there's no hurry for that. I got ribs to build for the wings and then those spar to make, which the big project before that is cleaning off that dang bench. And it'll be time to start building wing spars. And anytime I got like an extra wide flat, or it looks kind of uneven right here, it looks kind of uneven. I don't use a belt sander for this. That just takes off too much. Now I did rough the whole thing in with the belt sander, but that belt sander takes off a lot of material fast. So once you get down like this, you can get a little closer with, I use 60 grit typically. I just ran out of 60, so this is 80. And that's what I use to finish it, round it, is 80 grit. And incidentally, once you get these finished like this, especially after you get out, even before I gusset them, as soon as I get these here blocks in, I quit treating it gently, you know. I'm kind of rough with them. I don't worry about bumping and knocking into stuff. That's when you hear something that rattles that shouldn't rattle, or, you know, if it's that delicate, you don't want to use it. So I shouldn't say I'm rough, but I'm not gentle with it. once I get these blocks in. You get the blocks in, then I, kind of roughen the way I handle it.